That's a small problem. Hey y'all, welcome back to Doug's Cars. Let's go take a look at the newest Range Rover Classic that Troy just picked up. Let's go. Ooh, it's hidden over there. Oh. Well, these are very interesting. Well, that's Tyler's car. We've seen that on video before. Wow, it's got a tow bar on the front. That's pretty cool. Can't even make out the year the inspection expired. Ooh, that's a small problem. Huh. 25 years of Rover, and it's 25 years old, so that makes it 50 years of Rover. So yeah, this is a 95 long wheelbase in silver with the black interior. If you want to see how they picked this up last night, check out Troy's channel, Addicted Motors. I'm going to go ahead and link to that video there. They picked this up last night on a rollback and brought it over here. It actually rolls without a key, because normally these things need to have power and a key to put it in neutral, just to make things annoying. But they got it over here no problem, which leads me to believe that the drive shafts have been maybe disconnected, because that's never happened before. We've always had to have a key here. This thing, so we've got this issue here where the window's down and there's shredded junk in the back. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, the door opens. That's always good. Ooh, it's got the big Harman Kardon. So this is a 95 and it's a soft dash, which of course means you've got dual airbags, dual zone climate control, and the windshield out of the Discovery. Now, I have often wondered why on earth they went to the trouble and expense of doing this. Now, this vehicle, soft dash, was only available for one model year in the US, 1995. My County LWB, which had the hard dashboard, the regular old-fashioned air conditioning controls, and no airbags whatsoever, was a 1994. In 96, they came out with the P38A Range Rover, which is the complete new clean sheet design that had some of the elements of this one, but obviously was a much more modern vehicle. Again, this is 25th anniversary of 25 years they made this. So it's just amazing to me that they went to the expense to do that for one model year. I mean, the windshield is completely different. Again, it's from the Discovery. The dashboard is completely different, also from the Discovery, although that's the same radio that was in my 94. Obviously, they kept some of the similar arrangement of buttons here. The ashtray is nicely damped. Ooh. Glove box, owner's manual, and a bunch of other stuff in there. Nice. You know, it's pretty nice in here. The wood's seen some better days. Heated seat buttons have moved down here where you can't see them, like the power window switches that you can't see. This is pretty neat. I believe this has already been sold and it's going to Florida, hopefully to be restored, because it's completely rust-free underneath. It is a local Virginia car, and like mine, which was 95 to 98% rust-free, this one is as well. It's got 158,341 miles on it, and the black interior is pretty nice, considering that the rear window's been open for years. I don't know. But yeah, back to the Harman Kardon speakers. Mine had ADS speakers, which I think is at the time was a subsidiary of Harman Kardon. It's just interesting that they went to that brand name for the following model year, the final model year of this body style, which is, I mean, it's called Classic for a reason. It's just such a sweet design, a clean, pristine design, although I always feel that the long wheelbase ones look a little bit ungainly. I think that added length, which again they did to prepare for the P38, because it was going to have that length of frame, and they just wanted to guinea pig real world testers who were buying $60,000 trucks to make sure it was okay. It just looks a little bit unwieldy because it's a little bit too long, and all of the frame length is in the back doors. I think it was 8 inches longer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the original was the 100 wheelbase station wagon, and then the 108 inch is what the long wheelbase one is. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong about that, but I am wearing a Land Rover hat, so that means I'm correct, because that's, what do y'all call it in the UK? An anorak? That's some kind of hoodie or something, right? Let's see. Now it's got the updated airbox, not the round one, but everything else under here looks pretty much the same as it does, or did on my 94. We've got the crazy anti-lock brake system there, the Webasto one. Coolant thing is plastic, so, well, all the newer ones were plastics, right? The fuse box looks different than it did on mine, as does the washer fluid thing. And oh, hey, 134A on that. And I'm also not seeing the asbestos sticker that mine had. The underhood lining in the 94s was made out of asbestos, which is always terrible. Richmond Symphony sticker, that one's not working. That one's working. Trying to get out some of the air. Oh, yeah, okay, so we've got, it's actually a component system. I mean, they're paper and crap, but that's kind of funny. Yeah. Wait, I didn't even realize. It's got a glove box. The earlier Classics didn't have glove boxes at all. Like, it just wasn't even a thing. You had the center console, and that was it, but it's actually got a glove box. Still has the little sleeve over here, though, for the owner's manual, which is kind of cool. I mean, the interior is really not in bad shape at all. It's just not. Clean this up pretty well. Headlining isn't bad, just the part on the sunroof cover is coming off, which mine was too. It was starting to shred. I did like the tan interior that mine had, but black and silver is really nice. And even armrests. See how this one is. This armrest is pristine. This armrest could be sold for like 300 bucks probably, just on its own. That's insane how good that looks. Wow. Well, I've got a feeling that this might leak a little tiny bit since it's dropped down inside there somewhere. That's in pretty good shape. It just needs a nice clean, really. I mean, the paint is chipped along the front, but that means someone towed it behind an RV. And then obviously those things always rust. The ones on the back are actually in the trunk, I believe. It's got these housings that they bolt into here. Oh, I had the same problem with mine, where that corner of the bumper was mashed in. Let's open the hatch. Oh, it opens, but the struts are toast. But it is absolutely rust-free and clean, like mine was. Yeah, there's all the interior components and the amplifiers and things like that. They obviously were removing stuff in the trunk. As Troy said in his video, probably to change the fuel pump, which we had to do on all of them because they just are disgusting and brittle. Let me see if I can put this down without, there we go. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, it's still got the little bungs to screw those into. What's this? Support Maymont. Maymont is a mansion that was built here in town in like the, I want to say the 1870s, after the Civil War, and it was bequeathed to the city. There's a huge park there now. They have a petting zoo, and this mansion you can still tour. Let's see, one of these, oh, this expired in 15, so that's not too bad. If this has only been off the road for 5 years, that's nothing compared to some of the other ones that we've restored and renovated. Although I don't believe this one's going to be touched. As I said, I'm pretty sure Troy has already sold this, and it's going to be on a truck to Florida at some point in the near future, and then that person can do as they see fit, because if this does need a new fuel pump, there's no reason to put 150 bucks into a fuel pump if they're going to just restore it. And I really hope we get a chance to see and hear what happens to this when it is restored. So right over there is an actual running and driving County LWB soft dash, also obviously a 95. Ridden in that one, the air conditioning still works. Oh hey, there's more Rovers back there. I see a white disco. This place is becoming Rover heaven. I don't even want to touch that. That looks like it could shatter at any moment. This is in pretty good shape, I must say. We saw this, oh, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago, sitting around the corner pretty much at this shop. And Troy and I walked over last summer and talked to the guys. It was kind of like a restoration shop, body shop, kind of like cash only deal. I'll let you infer what you want from that. And it was sitting out back in a fenced in area, kind of like here at the shop. And we were like, this thing's great, but there's no key. And to get a key from the dealer, you have to have a title, obviously. And there's no title, and so you got to go through the process of doing an abandoned title in the state, which I did on my Rover Classic, and it just takes time. And they weren't super interested in selling it at the moment, so that obviously wasn't something we had to worry about. So it never happened, but apparently last night, this all came together, and I can't wait to see what happens to this one. So if I get to get images or video of what happens, I will certainly pass that along. So I just want to thank you all so much for watching this latest episode of Doug's Cars. Hit up Troy's channel for more information on this at Addicted Motors. Check out the link to his channel in the description below, and hit subscribe, because you subscribing to my channel makes it easier for me to bring more content like this to y'all. Thanks so much for watching.